Hello, hello, Senor Boima.
Yo,
How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. I'd be better if we had a sponsor for this.
Sponsors are good.
Yeah, I know. Nike, Reeboks, Timberwolves, Guillermo.
I don't think you're myself for sponsors at this moment.
Nah, but we accepting sponsors.
We are accepting. How you been since last time?
How who?
How have you been since
I've
last
been
time?
great. You know, every morning on Earth is a win. Day can only get better.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, everything's good. You?
Everything good so far.
Okay.
I got a few stories for you this week.
I got something for you too.
You remember? I think you're old enough to remember telephone boxes.
Like payphone or like?
Yeah, payphones.
Okay, yeah.
We don't have them anymore here, right, in the States.
Right.
But in Britain, you know, they have the telephone boxes, which is like the red box with like glass. Those are getting replaced. They're getting replaced to be used for electric cars to be able to charge up.
That's pretty good. So
Yeah.
what is Superman gonna do then?
I think he's gonna have to look for different places to get into now.
Do they still even have payphones out here? I remember when I used to sell crack. That was my method of communication
Back in the day.
back in the day. Yeah, because you knew those type of phone weren't being, monitored. So hey, it was easy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, tough to find one. Nah, it wasn't cool to sell crack. Don't say that.
No, I mean the store is pretty cool. What you were doing was not.
Oh yeah. That is cool. But I mean, you figure out they're just standing there, right? And they probably have electrical currents already passing through them. Might as well just use it for something.
That's exactly.
Can they
the
just keep the
reason.
phones there as well too? So you can kill two birds with one stone? Do they have to get rid of the phone in order for them to do that?
I think that the reason they're getting rid of them is not because people don't use them, is because mostly people have migrated to like cellular.
Cell phones and stuff like
Yeah.
that? Okay. And it says up to 6 to 8 hours of charges.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
So a full day. You can leave it there where you're going to work or going grocery shopping, get the full charge all the way back home.
And we can move away from gas. I don't know if the oil company will like it, but hey, one person bad news is another person good news. I got one for you. The world's largest wildlife crossing is being led by the National Wildlife Foundation, and it's gonna be in Los Angeles. So, you know, like when people come through and erect stuff, you messing up the ecosystem. Like animals that now need to go to point A to point B to even find some women. Two mountain lions are on each side of the whatchamacallit. They can't call each other and be like, yo, let's try to, maneuver a way through. So they're building a crossing over that they can get to the other side.
Over the whole
which will
freeway?
help. So the crossing, funded by private and public resources, will ensure safe passage for wildlife, particularly mountain lions, across major traffic lanes and preserving biodiversity. Basically just having them have a path.
It's like finally the cities are not taking over the nature completely, you know, they're letting them
Right.
survive.
Yeah, I think first they probably had like a red light and the animals, they know how to read it. So
Yeah.
they're like, you know what, let's put it. I mean, you see deer crossing signs too all the time, but do you really pay attention to it? So this is dope. Like,
I only pay attention so I don't get like an insurance claim. That's
Nah,
all I'm worried about.
You have to hit the deer. Like
Oh.
if you swerve, you're gonna kill yourself. So always hit the animal.
Always.
Hit the animal.
Oh,
That
you
got
were-
dark, but anyway.
Let's turn into something more positive.
Okay.
Have you ever heard about diabetes?
I heard about diabetes, type 1, 2, 3, 4. The lower the number, the worse it is what I heard.
I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong, but go ahead.
I don't know.
Research it.
You got to find that out without us. Don't trust us. So there's research that was done at the Johns Hopkins University. An experimental drug that is designed to protect insulin-producing cells in the pancreas from the immune system. So apparently it has something to do with the self-immune system or the autoimmune system. I did not know that.
That's pretty good because insulin, it's expensive as I don't know what. And
Yeah.
a lot of people are dying from diabetes.
Weren't they calling it an epidemic?
Yeah, it is. It should be an epidemic, pandemic, epidemic, whatever demic that they need to put on so they can come up with medicine for it. It should be because a lot of people suffer from it.
The cool thing about this drug is that it's actually like a shield to the immune system by like protecting the protein cells by attaching itself to it. So it's like not doing anything modifying your body or anything like that. It's just like helping what's already there, make it through
Make
all
it
the way.
stronger so they can fight. That's pretty dope. Science is amazing.
I'm glad we live in this time.
Yeah, me too. Because somebody back in the day died of just a mosquito bite or something like dysentery, or I had diarrhea. I died.
We talked about
Yeah,
that.
call back. Yep. Oh, this one is pretty important. Do you like cleaning?
Not a big fan.
Like wiping down, vacuuming?
That I'm up for, yeah.
Okay. Did you know that carbon emissions vacuum is in Iceland? So you can go outside and sweep the air now. So it uses like molecular stackable intake fans powered by geometric energy to capture carbon, and then it deposits it underground where it then is mineralized.
Okay, so we're not talking about a handheld here, right?
No, you can't go.
Okay, that was
No,
the idea I was
yeah,
getting.
yeah, yeah. So I think it says the world's largest vacuum system, and it basically directly captures carbon emissions, and then it turns it into minerals. So 50 years from now, someone's going to be walking around with a diamond or something that's been made from that carbon. So it's not blood diamond anymore.
You're going to be saying this 1980s, this
Yeah,
1990s,
yeah,
and
like,
you can smell the smog from this
yeah.
era.
Smell my diamond. Every kiss begins with sniff.
I'll pass, thank you. I'll go buy lab grown, but not from that kind of carbon.
I feel you.
I think that being able to clean what we messed up is an amazing feat for humankind.
Yeah, I think so too, because the air is like bad. And the smoke that you see every day, like with the Canada smog now, it's like you enjoy the weather out here. I mean, you don't enjoy wintertime because you're stuck inside. But then now it's like you step outside and Canada is like blowing all this, so we should send it all back.
Everything is all ashy, your eyes are all
crazy.
red.
You can't even step outside. Drake, please take care of this after you're done with your beef with Kendrick. Thank you.
You know, Kendrick, Drake, you gotta figure this out. I got one last story for you.
Okay.
Do you like vaccines at all?
It's pretty, I mean, it's cool. You know, I'm still waiting for my tail to grow from the COVID joint, but hey, no tail yet, so we good.
I'm okay with them, especially when it comes to like delicate subjects like this. Apparently, they started developing a vaccine for brain tumors.
For real?
For cancer. University of Florida. So this comes from Florida.
Florida, you always find news about Florida. I think you're trying to share a positive light on Florida.
Look, I have nothing against it, and it has great weather sometimes in the year, and the food is not bad.
Okay.
So the Dr. Elias Sayor, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll put it down here for people to watch it.
Okay.
It was first reported in May 2024. That research was developed and conducted at the University of Florida using the patient's own tumor cells.
So they're using the cell against the cell.
So like the old vaccines back in the day, they were used to be through animals, right? They used like trials through animals.
Uh-huh.
So now they're using kind of like that's the same person as their own trial.
Oh, because sometimes whatever is good for the rat might not be good for you because we're all built different.
I guess, or maybe just cancer.
So it's built on your genetics. Yeah, I think so. That specific cancer treatment based on your genetic code because, you know, because that's why some people can make it and some people can't.
Actually, now that I read a little bit more, it's actually with mRNA. So it's with what they made the new vaccine for COVID.
Oh.
So it was genetically modified. Like they got like the virus and they modified.
So COVID was good for something?
For the mRNA vaccines to pop, definitely. Okay.
So can we get another pandemic? I'm trying to get another check. No, I'm just...
I want 2 checks.
PPP? If you got a PPP loan, please sponsor us. We'll visit you in jail.
Do you have anything else for me, sir?
I don't. That's it. That's all the good news. Good news. That's it.
At where? At where?
Oh, Twite TV.
Which stands for?
The world is not going to hell. I finally got it right.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Thank God.